Hello everyone, this is Gabe Nedwick with my presentation or my discussion board post for Political Neutrality, and this is for MPA 540, Public Personnel Management for California Baptist University for Dr. Powell's class. So Political Neutrality is about the Hatch Act, which was passed in 1939, and it basically prohibits employees of the executive branch specifically employees of the executive branch from engaging in some political activities. And this is, again, mostly just to kind of keep politics out of certain activities of the government. Like, people don't want politics to interfere in the daily workings of government, if that kind of makes sense. It's kind of like Woodrow Wilson's dichotomy, but we'll get into some of the differences in a second. But one of the differences here is this does exclude like the president and vice presidents and certain other people. And again, obviously they are political, they run for the office, but they're almost always campaigning in a sense. So if they were excluded from campaigning, it would probably hurt their chances of being reelected. Some of the people who are affected of the executive branch are the FBI, CIA, the Secret Service, and the NSA, just to name a few. There's some other departments, but these are some of the main ones, and also the most known names. So under the Hatch Act, the employees can register and vote, they can contribute money to political organizations, and they can attend political fundraising events and rallies. They're not excluded from any of those. Obviously, being registered to vote and voting are constitutional rights that are allowed to everybody, and the Hatch Act doesn't exclude people from that. But the employees cannot use official authority to influence or interfere with elections. They cannot be candidates for public office in a partisan election unless they resign from their employment under the executive branch. If they work for like the CIA and they want to run for public office, they would need to resign their employment with the CIA or FBI or whatever I just said. The employees also cannot engage in political activities while on duty. They cannot wear political buttons while on duty. If they drive a department vehicle, they can't have political bumper stickers on it. They can't wear obviously political buttons while working, because again, these are ways of influencing people's opinion or possibly saying the FBI, CIA, or whatever is leaning towards a certain candidate. So in my opinion, is the Hatch Act a good thing or a bad thing? I would have to say it's probably a good thing to keep more of the political side of government out of some of the executive branch. I think it's good to have some of those separate and just be able to focus on their job and things like that, and not be tied up in, I guess, again, the political side of things, trying to get votes and just kind of getting caught up in some of that trauma, I guess, and just, you don't want that to kind of play in people's mind, whether maybe the FBI or CIA or things like that are only looking out for the interests of certain political parties, politicians, things like